Welcome back with my friend again.
Stefan.
And today we're gonna check it's Dutch week, so we're gonna react to things about Holland or the Netherlands, whatever you see it. Whenever I say Holland, I say it because I live myself in North Holland. So that's why I say Holland. But it's correct for me. I live here.
Yeah,
that's for maybe all the Dutch.
About the country is the Netherlands.
Yeah. But, it's about expats talking about the Dutch culture, and I want to see how much is relevant for us, or we see it differently as living here, of course, all our lives. And I want to see what we think about it.
I wonder if they mention some things that are for us really normal, that they consider weird.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
would be nice to hear.
The description actually says it's from Learn Dutch with Bart de Pau. We'll leave the link in the description, of course. Expats in the Netherlands about the Dutch culture, how to deal with the Dutch. I know.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we're difficult.
Let's go!
Okay, let's go.
I think what summarizes to me the cultural shock is how spontaneous Dutch people aren't.
Alright.
I was waiting for it.
Spontaneous Dutch?
I actually myself became a little bit like Dutch, so I'm also very direct. But I know in Poland, for example, people, especially towards people who you do not know, you shouldn't sometimes say something. In Netherlands,
Well.
there is no limitation.
For me, it was like coming
Yes,
home.
no, there's no.
Like when I got to this country and I found out how direct
Where the
people
expats
were,
are
I was
from.
like, wow, these are my people.
These are my people,
I tell you
alright.
what they think.
Welcome.
English are notorious for not saying what they mean.
Really?
I'm not the kind of person who can catch what the meaning underneath their words, so it's really good for
Come on.
me personally.
When talking to my parents over the phone, sometimes I explain things like in a very direct and short way, most efficiently as possible. Right? They ask me
you
back,
integrate.
are you mad or something?
Are you mad?
Because it's just not
You
normal
learned from the
for
Dutch.
them,
It's
and
not normal.
I understand that.
I noticed an ad at a train
US.
stop for clothes that the slogan was fit in to stand out, and that just caught me as something that I
Fit
would
in to
never
stand
see in the US. That would
Doe
just
normaal niet gek genoeg.
the US has so much more of a focus on you doing everything yourself than the Dutch culture.
It seems like
interesting.
they feel more responsible as members of society.
In here, people are just, more
Do they?
easygoing in a way. It's just easier to approach.
Did you experience culture shock when you came here?
Is your top right?
I don't think people experience that.
Of course we had some culture shocks. They don't like to share a lot. No, it's one bitterballen, one glass of
That's what you meant.
I think they will
Yeah,
end
yeah.
up, all drunk and then singing Andrea Hasse's song at 4 in the morning.
Also, like in Brazil, we don't have time to finish. So don't plan anything after, because you're not gonna say to your guest, okay,
Chop.
it's up.
They
Out of my
plan
house.
everything, and they are very well
Time.
organized. They put everything on their agendas. So even let's go out for a drink, and they get the agenda and they
Which
say,
they
yeah,
are.
okay. It all
So
boils
good.
down to the level of respect that people have to each other's time.
You need to be very observant
Interesting.
I never
and
heard
not
of it that
expect to
way.
just push your values on them, and if you listen and you observe and you watch, you will be able to integrate and be able to work that much quicker with Dutch people, I think. But I think that's any society.
Yeah.
If you don't learn
Yeah, I get
the
it.
language, you miss out on so much, and you never really are going to fully understand the people that are living next to you.
So they are like always trying to speak English with me, but it's like
Well,
they start
Brazilians.
speaking English
Yeah.
with me, and then 5 minutes later they speak in Dutch again.
When there are those
Really?
rare occasions where it's just Dutch that people are speaking, then it can be quite awkward, and it reminds me that I'm not really well integrated and that I would like to be more integrated.
Interesting.
Oh, the last bit was. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay, let's start in the beginning. We should have just paused it.
Yeah.
We need to learn just pause during the video.
We're way too into the movie, way too focused.
But in the beginning it was funny, like a guy said.
Spontaneous. Not really.
So good. But I think it also is a generational thing. I must put it out there. I think nowadays it's more adventurous out there living, because I also think we travel more. Nowadays we travel more outside, so you have more culture mixed in, and lots of cultures in here.
That's a big trend, globalization, and it has its effects on all countries and cultures. And for the Dutch, I think it's definitely the food that gets affected by it, the food culture. Nobody mentioned it, but the Dutch are really effective with their food. They did mention effectiveness with the time and schedules.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's been affected by other cultures, maybe.
Yeah,
because people are more relaxed now, and they used to be really uptight.
I do it to people because people need to do the schedule with me, my friends, and I always
stress
have,
a bit less.
I don't have it. We'll see about it. Just keep a schedule open.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When you I think the Brazilian guy mentioned it. When you meet up for drinks, or you plan to meet up for drinks, and they ask the exact time, I was like, somewhere in the afternoon, like let's just meet up in the afternoon, and they want to know the exact time because the timetable. And he said it was respect to others, to the others' time. I never looked at it that way, and I don't think it comes from that. I don't think people will look at it that way. I think it's for their own organization rather than your time. What else?
The last bit about people talking Dutch to each other, and then they feel excluded, because then it's like a better integration if they do speak Dutch. But that's one of the first times I ever heard that, because whenever they are speaking English, they will probably extend the English until the conversation is over. I don't really see my friends here. I know, like switching.
From my own experience, I haven't noticed that even if there's a Dutch majority, that they will speak Dutch, because at least with my Dutch friends, we have the respect to include others in conversations. So I've never noticed that, and maybe it's I read the article earlier about expats finding it difficult to make Dutch local friends. So maybe that's in line with that they feel excluded.
At least they talk to them in the beginning, and then even though they switch, they already have like the friend
group. Feel awkward when they're talking Dutch. I get it. But I also feel that way in foreign countries.
Yeah. I think she said it well. The other one, also from Sue, I think. She said, "I just need to learn Dutch to be totally involved." I can understand that, because some harshness and the directness you'll get if you learn the language, and it's like sometimes it's sarcasm, sometimes like it's more than that. But the directness, that's 100%.
I really like the anecdote from the Brazilian guy that he called his family in Brazil and said was really to the point, and they thought he was mad, but he just learned it from the Dutch efficiency. And that's also the food thing. That's also efficiency.
Everything.
Everything is a bit too much, maybe.
But that's why I said we do see somewhat of a trend going towards more relaxed and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and people paying more attention to food, being less precise and punctual, and
we do see a upward trend going towards. It depends if you think it's good or not, but
from our own experience we see that.
But it was fun to see, and especially a lot,
interesting.
Even though it's a lot of
Brazilians.
But
there's one Indonesian guy, Canadian, USA. Poland, USA, and like four Brazilians. One from Greece. Right.
Not too much a shock for us. We actually saw both perspectives, I guess. At least we can agree with both sides to actually see.
Yeah.
So good one, so good one. I'll leave the link below if you want to see yourself and the whole channel and stuff. So we'll see you in the next episode, I guess.
Yes. Ciao.